Hey guys, thanks for joining me for a new video. Today I'm going to be going over my November 2020 passive income report. I'm going to share all of the revenue and profit that I made from Amazon FBA, Amazon Merch, Amazon KDP, my non-Amazon Merch print on demand, which I call dropshipped print on demand, and my Google AdSense income. So if you want a pretty holistic insight into basically what I was able to build up while I worked a 9-to-5 job that ultimately freed me from working that 9-to-5 job as a senior front-end web developer so that I can do what I want when I want and also make a decent living. Then stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I did it or talk you through how I did it. And if you want to learn how I did it, check out rynsmethod.com. But anyways, let's get started. Real quick, had to let you know about the weekly print-on-demand giveaway that I'm running. We're giving away over $1,000 in prizes, sponsored this week by Flying Upload Automation. You can win a 1-year license to use their awesome upload automation. Also, Automate POD, which does print-on-demand design creation automation, and All-American Graphics for pre-made professional quality graphics. Entering the giveaway is completely free, so take advantage, and thank you to the sponsors. And I wanted to let you know I have some mini courses that can get you started with all of the business models that I'm talking about on this video. So check that out, link in the description. And I've got a passive income community on Facebook. If you would like to join, I'd love to have you. Just follow the link. All right, so let's get started and talk about my November 2020 passive income report. So I publish these monthly income reports on my blog at ryanhogue.com. If you'd like to follow along, I'll put a link in the description. So let's start at the top. Amazon FBA. I did 1,542 sales, generating $34,022 in revenue, and I got to keep $8,340 in profit. My margin was 24%, and that's actually pretty healthy, pretty good margin for Amazon FBA sales. I mean, that number takes out Amazon's fees for FBA, their referral fee. That includes picking, packing, and shipping. It accounts for returns. It accounts for ad spend. And one thing I'll say in 2020, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, but ever since kind of the world got flipped upside down in about March, I noticed reduced competition in a lot of niches, and then also definitely clear-cut reduced competition when it came to advertising. So my ad spend has fallen off a cliff in a good way, in that I have to spend a lot less to generate decent sales. And again, also, I mean, your products being established, the older they get, the more reviews they have, the more the Amazon algorithm trusts them, the less you have to advertise. So I don't feel like I have to advertise established products, whereas a new product, of course I have to advertise. So anyways, I've got a pretty healthy margin. That is my aggregate margin though, so it's not representative of all of my products, because sometimes I'll have products that are above 30% profit margin and launch a new product that's losing money, and when you see the gross margin, you just see that's for my whole account. So I don't want to mislead there. But yeah, 2020 to date, $85,528 profit made. And again, I didn't even launch any new products in 2020 because I was supposed to do a huge a huge project helping a really large, made in USA brand of hand sanitizer get on Amazon, get established. And I mean, there was so much money to be made there. Unfortunately, Amazon, who would send out letters and publicly act like they're doing, this great service helping people with PPE and, the protective equipment and all that. But in reality, they made it virtually impossible to list any of those things on Amazon unless you knew somebody that worked there that you could call, that you could circumvent the workflow that they created. They created some new workflow and it was just awful. I mean, essentially you had to fill out applications every week and they were just ignored because apparently the volume was too high, etc. So it just is what it is. What are we going to do? It's like I always say, it's Lord Jeff Bezos's world. We just live in it. So here's my sales. I use this Jungle Scout software called Fetcher to track all of these things. It integrates with my Seller Central account via API, and it keeps track of all this for me. So, I mean, this is literally the easiest $19 a month that I spend for any business is the $19 a month for Fetcher. If you're interested, you can always check it out. There's a link in the description. And here's my profit per product, per SKU. And you can see that it's very top heavy here. Unfortunately, I'm out of inventory for some of my best-selling products. Amazon has made, I mean, anybody that's listening, if you sell on Amazon, you already know this, but they've made it very hard to actually send in the inventory that you need. I think it was 1 month ago on my income report where I was saying how Amazon's telling me that my the only negative against me in my inventory score is that I'm not keeping products in stock. But then because I'm not keeping them in stock, they're saying I can't send enough in. So it's like I can't send them in because they're not in stock, but they're not in stock because I can't send them in. It's silly. And because their FBA warehouses are like so overwhelmed right now, which they've been, all year. So who knows what the excuse is, but because of that, they're still restricting inventory. Like people that have been, in my FBA course launching new products, I say, hey, you might want to get it. This is not something I would normally say to do, but this year you have to be adaptive. You have to be agile. I'm saying, hey, get it shipped to your house maybe. And then you can just create the inbound shipment, print the labels, and send them in yourself in the quantity that they will allow you to do. Now, normally I'd say just get it shipped straight to the FBA warehouse and, hands off, passive. Unfortunately, not everybody's been able to do that because of these crazy restrictions. So again, if you're selling on Amazon, you know what I'm talking about. Campaign manager statistics. So I only spent $357 on ads, generated 89 orders, $2,559 in sales. So again, a good month as far as advertising goes. Hopefully that trend continues into 2021 because that would be awesome because I'm going to be launching new products in 2021. I got a lot of money on the sidelines just collecting dust while the dollar gets debased and loses value. That's something you guys should look into if you don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing some investing into some new products next year. And low ads equals more success. So that'd be awesome. Low ad cost equals higher likelihood of success. All right, Amazon merch generated 1,305 sales. And the reason that it might not add up there is because this is, I think, just my US sales. And then when I drill down into my Pretty Merch Pro analytics, I also grab my UK sales, my Germany sales. I'm not listed on any of the other marketplaces yet. I've just been focusing heavily on the US markets, honestly, because highest earning potential there. You guys already know if you've been subscribed to my channel. By the way, subscribe if you're not. That I'm focused mainly on selling standard t-shirts. They're in the highest demand. I have backed up some of my better selling. I don't want to say better selling, like some of my more favorite designs. I've been backing them up. Sometimes I'll upload to both standard and premium shirts, or if it's like a female only shirt, I'll do a V-neck shirt. Just in case they run out of inventory for standard shirts, because the sales volume has been crazy this year so far for Amazon merch. Fortunately, the shipping times have been pretty solid so far that I've seen, because I've done some test orders and whatnot, some Christmas presents and all that. Revenue generated from those 1,305 sales, $22,996.52. I got to keep $2,773 as a royalty, and my average royalty per sale was $2.13. So pretty good month, I would say. 2,600. Well, actually, no, not 26. When you add on Germany and UK, 2,773. I mean, I'll take that all day. You know what I'm doing with that money, guys? I'm not going to lie. I've been buying a little Bitcoin throughout the year, and I've been rewarded handsomely for the investment. And I'm telling you guys, as they continue to devalue the currency, unless you think that the dollar is going to gain strength, and if that happens, the house of cards comes tumbling down. The stock market's going to come down, and there's a lot of things that rely on high stock prices and high returns from the stock market. So just saying, look into it. So good month, Amazon merch. You can see above me, the sales by day are scaling up, increasing as we go to the right, as we get closer to holidays, Christmas, etc. Hopefully that trend continues. Typically, in my experience, it does. So my December sales should be at least, if I had to estimate, at least hopefully $3,500, so about $1,000 higher would be my guess. November does have some good days. They got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, etc. But I'm hoping that December's still really good, strong month. So you can see here, following what I said I do, I'm selling mainly standard t-shirts, but you can see I mixed in some hoodies, premium shirts, pop socket, zip hoodie, So, I mean, the rest are like 1% or less, but primarily I'm aiming to just do standard t-shirts and just attack a wide variety of evergreen niches. I mean, evergreens, for anybody that doesn't know, are products that can sell year-round. They're not tied to a time of year. So while I do talk a lot about trending niches, I'm mainly saying, hey, if you're going to attack these, either do it because you're in a low Amazon merch tier and you just want to scale your account up and defer profitability, or you want to actively put in that work and understand that like it's going to be less passive for you if you're constantly chasing trends, as opposed to if you can just get some good evergreen designs listed, you don't have to be constantly chasing trends because your shirts that you made 6 months ago have as good a chance of selling today as they did back then. So I have a huge evergreen base. I'll tell you how many products I have listed in a second. By the way, shout out to Merch Titans Automation. As I record this video, I am uploading to Amazon Merch behind the scenes because, hey, it's automated. So I just run that thing all day until I get to 100,000 out of 100,000. It's going to keep running. So breakdown by fit type, 59% men, 23% women, 11% unisex, 6% kids. And breakdown by color, primarily black, followed by, looks like navy blue, followed by heather blue, heather gray, royal blue. So those are my top 5 most popular colors. And there is my uploads update. As of writing this article, 87,795 slots full out of 100,000. So, man, when I first got tiered up to 100K, I told you guys I'm going for it. I'm going for 100,000 uniques, which, I mean, they're not all uniques. I already told you. Some of the ones that I know are better designs, better niches. Like, I've got some really good evergreen, completely original niches that are in the gaming niche. And gaming is super saturated, but does that mean I can't make sales? Of course not. I'm crushing. I'm making daily multiple sales from some of these gamer niches that I thought up. I literally sometimes you get the inspiration. I write it down. I launch Automate POD. I use all sunsets. I mean, I'm just letting you know. I'm not just plugging these tools. This is what I'm actually doing. I go to all sunsets. I grab a nice premium sunset graphic, pop it into Canva because Automate POD lets me automate designs in Canva. Then I just create a couple variables, tweak the text, tweak the design how I want it, run the app, load it up into Merch Titans. I mean, I don't know when I released that video talking about tier 100,000, but you can go back. It's all out there on my channel. And I told you the strategy. And then the thing about me personally that I mean, it's not true about everybody, but it's always going to be true about me is if I say I'm going to do something, I just do it straight up. There's not, if you ever heard of, what do they call it? Like the law of attraction or whatever, like that for sure. I'm not saying that that's the secret to life, but me and how I go about living my life, I don't ever doubt myself. If I say I'm going to do something, like that's it. It's decided. I don't know necessarily how long it's going to take for me to get from A to B, but I know I'll get there. And you know, that if you can get into that mindset, I feel like you'll be able to accomplish a lot. That's the motivational speech for today. All right, drop shipped print on demand. I did 806 sales, bringing in $4,088.92 of profit. That's in 1 month. That's non-Amazon merch print on demand profit of over $4,000 in 1 month, guys. I'm a busy guy too, so pretty much most of this stuff is streamlined. It's automated wherever possible. If I can do it, I mean, with minimal effort, I promise you can too. If you're not here, ask yourself why. And if you're new to this, it's okay to take a long time ramping up. But one suggestion I'd make is don't potentially sacrifice your entire business because you gave up because getting started was too hard. When there are alternatives, for instance, at ryansmethod.com, I do have a full course, over 100 lectures, 10 modules, actionable content laid out sequentially in the order you need it that shows you exactly how I do this. By the way, even though this is terrible from a marketing perspective, but I'm not a marketer and I'm not trying to like say, oh, join my course, join my course. I'm just letting you know it's there. Guys, there's no silver bullet behind the course. It's literally just, hey, this is exactly how I do it. This is the priority I would assign, and that's it. So if you're interested, obviously, ryansmethod.com, always a link in the description. So Amazon.com, I did 587 sales. Amazon.co.uk, 21 sales. eBay, 20 sales. Etsy, 0. Redbubble, 153. By the way, I'm not even on Etsy. I mean, come on. This profit number would have been 6,500, 7K, something like that with Etsy. Spreadshirt, 6. TeePublic, 0. Teespring, 0. Zazzle, 19. I saw a nice boost on Zazzle this month. And as you can see there, that nice spike, I had about a week span of having a nice trending design that just crushed. And again, because I've hit some nice trends in the past, I know how to go about milking a trend that I'm early to, pretty much to the max. I mean, I don't want to say to the max. There's always something better. I'm sure there's something better I can do. Like, I hate the thought of me knowing everything. And I'm not that guy that thinks they know everything. So I love learning, and I hope that I'm going to continue to learn. But as of right now, given that I've hit a bunch of trends before this one that I hit in November, it's like when I'm early to one, I pretty much just know in my head, I've got the mental checklist of exactly how to go about establishing myself to get as much out of it as possible. And like I said, I wasn't even on Etsy. Imagine if I was on Etsy. I mean, come on, so much money. Although Etsy, the one thing I don't miss is that, oh man, dealing with customer service there sucks, you know. All right, and then my Printful Amazon.co.uk chart as well. Again, all this stuff's on my blog. Breakdown of my profit from my top 4 platforms: Amazon.com, 31.71 in profit. Redbubble. Oh, by the way, that's even a little bit higher because what's not accounted for there is the 5% volume discount for the base costs of those products. So that number is actually higher. It's not 5% flat higher. It's just 5% to the base cost. So probably, I don't know. I'd just be guessing, but it's a couple $100 higher. At least 100 actually. I don't want to say the wrong thing. My guess is that it's got to be a couple $100 though, probably like 200. Redbubble, $405 in profit generated on the month. eBay, $235, and Amazon.co.uk, $200 profit. Not bad, not bad. And then as a result of those sales, I've earned an 8% volume discount to my sales in December. So how about that? No more 5% discount. Next month, 8% is getting taken off the base cost of all of my products fulfilled by Printful in December. So I'm looking forward to a healthy continuation of sales into the last month of the year. Amazon KDP did 133 sales, bringing in $247.72 of profit. My average royalty was $1.86. And yeah, that's pretty much it. KDP, I was hoping that the sales would be higher. Unfortunately, you know, a big part of my success last year was I did a whole bunch of products geared towards Office Secret Santa. You know, back, you know, a year ago, I was working in an office and I was in charge of running the Secret Santa stuff. So it was kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm organizing Secret Santa, and these KDP books would be a really good gift, you know, very affordable and appropriate for work. And I was like, put the two together, do some market research. Okay, all of these ideas are validated because, I mean, it was already mega successful. Like that niche on Amazon is super successful. This year, with so many businesses either closed or working from home, the demand for those specific products is much lower, unfortunately. So I didn't have any, so far, I don't really have any like single book generating like massive profits. Whereas last year I had a handful of like, you know, couple books that were just making bank, making regular big time sales. So sucks that I'm not seeing that this year, but you know, it is what it is. I'll still take $247. I mean, that's, you know, I should break like 2K in profit for KDP sales on the year. I mean, $2,000. That's like a Christmas bonus of $2,000, and it's completely passive. I mean, KDP, I put the least amount of effort into. It's completely streamlined and automated. I just take my Amazon merch t-shirts, convert them into books, automate the upload process, done. And if you want to see more about like my breakdown by day, it's all on the blog here. You can see my breakdown by market: United States 58 sales, UK 56, Canada 10, Germany 6, Italy 2, Spain 1. And last but not least, Google Ads. I did $5,078.50 of total profit. Google Ads is just like display ads that I run on a website, and then the YouTube ads. Thank you guys that have subscribed to my YouTube channel and that watch my videos. I do appreciate that. Even though I didn't really set out to make money as a YouTuber, it's just one of those things. Like, quick 10-second story. My channel wasn't experiencing like crazy rapid growth, and then somebody subscribed. His name is John Barr. He does a YouTube channel about like New York City, living there. And he's got like almost 200,000 subscribers. And he's like, dude, I'll help you with YouTube if you help me with print on demand. I was like, all right. And he's like, all right, here's what you need to do. Enable monetization. Because I didn't have it on. I was like, I don't want to bother you guys with ads. But he's like, when YouTube makes money, or he's like, when you make money, YouTube makes money. They'll promote you when you make, you know, when you have monetization enabled. I was like, all right, let me do that. And I swear, right hand to God, after that day, my YouTube channel has been like skyrocketing. So sorry for the ads, but like, I don't know if, and he could be wrong, but I've seen a correlation. It might have just been luck. Either way, that's the story. So YouTube brought in $4,645 of profit. A website that I built in college to learn to be a web developer, did it for fun. Still run it today though, and it's completely passive basically. $432. Plus I make extra money on the sides doing direct deals with advertisers. People who let me know that I should be making more than that given the traffic. Trust me, I do always read those emails and I follow what you suggest. However, the content of this website, and it does allow a lot of user submitted stuff, it's not necessarily the most advertiser friendly. It's not anything bad though. It's not anything bad. It's just not the most advertiser friendly, you know, so it doesn't always like, that's why I'm not making more money, put it that way. All right. So you can check out the analytics. I publish all that to my website. $4,645 earned from YouTube. 262,000 views, 25,000 watch time in hours, and 3,800 subscribers gained. So again, thank you guys. I do really appreciate everybody that's helping grow the channel, and hopefully you're appreciating the content. If you have, by the way, hit that like button, let the YouTube algorithm know. I'm asking you early today. All right, let's go back to the top here and just kind of recap the month. So on the month of November 2020, and let me pull up my spreadsheet here. Amazon FBA led the way with $8,340 of profit generated, followed by Dropship Print on Demand, $4,088.92 of profit generated, followed by, actually Google Ads would have been number 2 with $5,078 of profit, Amazon Merch, $2,773 of profit, and Amazon KDP, $247 of profit. When you add them all up, you get the grand total on the month of $20,529.13 of profit. And yeah, I mean, who doesn't love that? That's basically 1 Bitcoin. So honestly, I hope Bitcoin can break through the resistance that it's kind of been hitting at just under 20K, because when I think about when I think about putting my money to work for me, and that doesn't mean just like, hey, build a business that can make you passive income, because US dollars that I get paid from my businesses, that's an investment. And I don't want to be exclusively committed to US dollars. So I am hedging a little bit in owning some cryptocurrency. However, I only believe in buying the number ones. I don't like to buy number 2s, 3s, 4s, anything. I buy Bitcoin. So if anybody's curious, I've been excited watching the ascension of the price recently, and yeah, basically made myself a Bitcoin on the month of November. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. If you have any feedback, any questions, let me know in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, why don't you go ahead and do so? You can always unsubscribe later if you don't like the content. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing my Redbubble income report for November tomorrow. So stay tuned. Look forward to that, and see you then.